That was some good Wendy's, Colin.
You are
Yeah, man.
the best.
Tastes
Thank you.
great.
Yep.
Best Wendy's I've
So
ever
right.
had right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I mean, you didn't have to pay, but that's all right.
That's fun.
This should be nice.
Yeah. All right, but guys, we need to really focus on our World History Project. All right, it's due in a couple of days. You know, I mean, what if we did it on the Aztecs? You know.
I mean, guys, real quick though, just listen to her prayer.
Oh my God. Colin, it's a Honda Civic.
Yo, it's my Honda Civic. I like it.
Okay, guys. No. We need to focus on the project. All right, it's going to be on the Aztecs. All right.
Why the Aztecs?
Well, actually, if you think about it, they were a pretty big part in northern Mexican society, and I mean, they had a lot of interesting history behind it.
Yeah.
So
and
why not?
I mean, what kind of history?
Well,
The Aztecs, who originated as a nomadic tribe in northern Mexico, arrived in Mesoamerica. At the beginning of the 13th century, the Aztecs emerged as the dominant force in central Mexico. However, in 1521, Hernán Cortés overthrew the Aztecs by forcefully capturing Tenochtitlan, bringing an end to the Mesoamerica's last great native civilization.
I mean, what about the Aztecs, Jack? Like, what?
well, I mean, they did sacrifice a lot of people. I mean,
For real?
yeah,
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
They would
That's
always,
actually kind of interesting.
yeah.
I mean, they would sacrifice these people because they believed that they were pleasing the gods, and that it would please the gods so much that the sun would rise every morning because of that. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
that is great.
I never. That's kind of savage, honestly. Like, I never would have thought anyone would do that.
Seriously.
Yeah, that was.
I guess it's just part of their religion. I mean,
serious.
Yeah,
Serious stuff.
I guess.
yeah. But I mean, what else besides that? I mean,
Well, they also, if you remember back in 1521, Hernán Cortés went in there and he totally just took over their civilization. But before that, he did take a lot of notes about the stuff that they did.
oh yeah, that's right. He took over the Tenochtitlan thing.
Tenochtitlan.
Tenochtitlan. Yeah, that's
It was one of their capital cities back then. You know.
Yeah,
I guess I didn't know much about the Aztecs after all.
yeah. This is pretty interesting.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
could be
it's-
kind of cool.
Yeah, but I mean, there's got to be more than that.
Oh, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
They were an ancient civilization. They were around the same time. Well, I don't know about the same time, but they were very similar to the Mayans. And
Oh, yeah.
in that way about the sacrifices as well. They were also a very, very civilized culture back for those days. They had they were actually, do you remember the calendar
Mhm.
that ended in 2012?
Yeah.
That was the Mayan calendar.
Yeah. What about it?
And that was, I mean, I guess the Aztecs also followed some kind of similar pattern there.
So they were pretty similar in some ways, right?
Exactly.
What did the Aztecs do for fun?
Well, I mean,
Like, did they just play basketball?
I mean, do you think they play basketball?
I mean, it could make sense. That's a pretty easy game to learn. With, I mean, they wouldn't have all the rules we have now, but like just shooting it into a hoop
I mean, it seems pretty simple.
I mean, why not?
Why not, right?
makes sense.
There's that, but I mean, gosh, there's just so much about Aztec history that we don't even know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is very hard to say, Jack. That is very true. It is hard to say because none of us were around, you know.
That is very true.
Back there in that time.
I mean, they couldn't have just played basketball, right? I mean, like, they got to do something, right?
Of course. I mean, would you just be around playing basketball all day?
Wait, hold on. I remember learning about the sport. I can't remember. I think it was called, like, Yalama or something. It's some word. Yalama, right?
Weird. Yalama.
Yeah, Yalama.
I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Apparently, it's like... God, I can't remember. I need to...
You gonna research it?
Yeah, I guess I'll
Yeah,
research
just look it up
right?
real quick.
Okay.
Just look it up.
So it's played on a smaller field with teams of like 1 to 3 players, and a ball lighter than that of a hip Yalama. I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
This game requires the players to return the ball using their wrapped forearm. Women often play this game
Wrapped
too.
forearm, huh?
That's weird. Oh, I guess we're here.
Yep.
Alright, so what about this game? Okay, this game. So, like I said, women usually play this game. Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Is that part of the culture or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, like even today we have like separate sports for women's basketball and like men's basketball and stuff. So.
That's crazy. But apparently the object of this game, like most games, is to keep the ball in bounds and in play. And depending on the score and the local variant of the rules, the ball is played either high or low. A team scores a point when a player of the opposing team hits the ball out of turn. Misses the ball, knocks the ball out of bounds, touches the ball with their hands or some other body part aside from the hip. Accidentally touching a teammate lets the ball stop moving before it reaches the center line, or even if they fail to announce the score after they have scored a point. So this is an interesting
Sounds
game.
interesting, yeah.
You might have to play it.
You might as well.
You might as well.
You're not wrong.
Goodness. Less time than I thought.
Yeah, it was.
Ah.
Well, guys, I think we have a pretty basic idea of what we're gonna do for our
I think
project.
we have a project.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
All right,
Alright.
guys. So Aztecs.
So that's
That sounds good.
All right, that's good. That's it.
They're everywhere.
That's not Italian.